I'm just here.
Okay. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host, That One Rebel. This is my show, Late Night with Rebel. And we have our special guest here, Mimika. How you doing?
Hello. I'm okay. Tired.
Yeah, relatable. So,
Mm.
uh, for those people who don't know who you are, what's the best way to describe yourself to people that never met you?
Someone who used to play VR too much and
True.
danced.
Oh, you dance? Okay, I didn't know about that part.
Well, a long time ago.
I know you role played a lot.
I do that as well. Or I did do that as well.
Mm.
Not as much anymore, but.
So,
Um.
why did you
mm,
come back to VRChat? Like after you just like felt like it, or you know?
Yeah. Just bored, finally. And I have a VR. I have an index, so I might as well use it.
Hell yeah, I'm still waiting to get mine.
Really?
Yeah, I have the Oculus Rift and I have Vive trackers, so I have like the hybrid ghetto setup.
Yeah, the half mixed reality, half weird. Mm.
Yeah, my computer's like
A
dying.
lot of people use it, though.
My Oculus Rift is over 2 years old. It hasn't died yet, but it doesn't have headphones and it looks like trash.
To use a headset.
So yeah, I just use the headset and then the controllers. That's it, and
Mm.
then the
Well,
Vive
no,
trackers.
for the audio.
Oh, I use my own wireless headset and my own wireless
Yeah.
mic. So, like I said,
Interesting.
very ghetto setup.
As long as it works.
Yeah, true. So my first question I wanted to ask is, how did you actually discover VRChat? Like, how did you end up in VRChat? Was it many years ago? Was it like way before the all those streamers and stuff came on? Did you start in desktop mode? You started in VR. How did you find? Like, did you find it from a YouTube video, streamers, just randomly one day? Like, what's the story?
Desktop mode around April or May of 2016.
Okay, so that was before it was a Steam version. So you played before it was on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you find it though?
I
Like,
just
you're just like,
I don't remember what website I went to. It was on some forum website, and
okay,
somebody was talking about it. And yeah, I was like, I'll look at it just because I had nothing else to do. And I got on, and it made no sense because there was nothing to do. And but I got on to talk because a couple of people that I knew played it as well.
mm-hmm,
So we would just log on and talk on there.
yeah,
Mm.
interesting. And then did you
And
play
then
all the time or just like once?
mm, I played frequently for a couple months, and then we kind of stopped getting on because there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
And then when I got a VR, I think the next year, or maybe was it next year? It was the end of one of those years, either 2016 or 2017, when I got a VR, and that's when I started doing VR chat, like again.
Yeah.
Mm.
How'd you feel about when VRChat was like finally blowing up and you're like, holy crap, there's like 1,000 people and there's actually things you can do now?
Around that time, it was mostly just me playing battle discs all the
Oh yeah.
time, and that was just
Remember Battle
just the
Disc?
games mostly. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it was. Now it's like you hit somebody and like it's like 5 seconds later they die or something. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, and you can't even play with index very well because the grabbing on index is. Ugh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Mm.
So how'd you end up getting into streaming then? Like streaming VR chat and other games? Was that before VR chat or?
Yeah, I've always streamed a little bit. I've actually never been a VR chat streamer. I've just streamed whatever. I'm just known within the VR chat streaming community, I guess, because I've been around so long.
Uh huh.
But I've
I.
never like actively streamed. Like I've streamed VR chat before, but I'm not like a VR chat streamer.
Mhm.
I mostly play games.
Yeah, cause I remember during like the Chips days and all that RP stuff. I don't think I remember see you like stream it ever. It was just like you were there, but I don't think you've ever streamed. Now I thought that like to be really weird. I was like, what's going on there? Was that just
Yeah.
was there a reason for that?
No, I just maybe there was back then, but I just never really streamed it, and it kind of stuck.
Okay.
It's a
That's
little bit of work too, because
yeah.
streaming during RP is
Yeah, you have to
eh.
babysit them. You got to be like, yo, shut up, guys, stop metagaming.
Some people just ignore it, which is what I would do, but to make sure that like streams up, and I don't
Yeah.
have a schedule or anything like that, so
Mhm. Do you remember how we first met? You and I?
just a couple of instances where we could have. Do you remember?
Do I remember? It was definitely before the season 4 roleplay of Club Rogue.
Oh yeah,
Or
I've been
maybe.
there. Because in I met you in passing before, I'm sure, because you're a part of like the big group of people that would like get together, but we never really talked. I don't think.
Yeah, we didn't really talk much back when I was Kenny
Mm.
K. Cohen. I was like, what's up, brother? What's going on? It's just like. But I
Hmm.
do remember seeing you a lot at the Club Rogue RP stuff. I remember that, though.
That is where it's like I had a. So back in the day, I used to like I had a decent group of people who I would just invite to a world,
Hmm.
and we would all just hang out like a bunch of people. Somehow the worlds weren't laggy, even though there was like 30 plus people. And that's how I would like just get a bunch of people I knew together, and they would just like do whatever. And they kind of like branched off into their own like little groups or whatever. And then once people started like branching off into their own groups, I kind of just kept to myself. And I didn't really like go with one group or the other.
Mm.
And I kind of just, for a long span of time, would just go say hi to people, I guess, because I knew everyone. But I wasn't really like doing anything. And then once I started RPing is when I got back into like a group, I guess.
I get what you're saying about like people moving on and stuff. Because I do feel that that is basically the moral of the story of Vrchat is like there was that like core group of like people that were friends and they would hang out all the time with, and then like over time it sort of branched off and people start doing their own things. And I mean
Yeah,
that's that's just how it is, I guess, with this community. It kind of
yeah.
sucks,
I
but
did my best. I did my best a long, long time ago before like the big groups or whatever. I would invite like I would like hub everybody like together. Like I would
mhm
invite literally everybody, and usually everybody would show up. And that was before like I don't know, just before like the streaming groups and everything
mhm
became a thing. Before like stream groups on Twitch,
yeah.
but I would just get everybody together, and it's usually what it was until people started streaming and stuff like that.
Mhm. Can't believe it. Streamers ruined this game.
Can't believe streamers ruin VR chat.
What the hell? They brought people to this game and they ruined the game. What the hell?
Yeah, they created it and destroyed
So another question I have is your OC, your character that you use. Um,
it.
what's the thought process around it? Like what creating your character?
Nothing.
Oh.
This was the avatar I used. This was the avatar I used when I started RPing, and I just created a story off of whatever. I was just bullshitting my way through.
Wow. Well, your
Mm.
bullshit is quite the part of roleplay. That.
Hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, with this character, it's funny because I haven't used this. I just got this redone basically because I got into it a couple days ago, and I was like, oh, I want to use this avatar again. But this one
Yeah.
specifically was just my avatar that I used because I like it because it's cute. And then I started RPing, and I just started making a story with other people, and that just came to be. Just whatever.
What
Now
is?
I'm God Gamer.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. So, what is your character exactly though? Like, it has like gold armor and stuff, and like a sword, or like what's the story here?
Canonically, and I don't RP this anymore. She is like the overseer of everything, or one of the overseers of everything.
Oh, so one of those god
Like
RPers I hear about.
exactly. It was probably one of the. I think me and Kimple were two of the like original quote unquote god RPers because our characters are the same person technically. and we both do the same thing of
Oh my god.
being.
Now we know everything. Oh,
Hmm.
the cycles. Not another,
Exactly. We're
not another
overseers of the
cycle.
cycles.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
god.
what we do. We take care of the cycles.
Yeah, but at least when you did the cycle RP, at least like you and the Kimple like try to make it like so it makes sense or something. Everybody else
Yeah,
is,
we definitely.
everyone else is just like, yeah, I'm the god of judgment and pain. I'm like, okay, dude, whatever, dude.
Yeah. We
Some,
tried to. It was honestly a system to like keep everything at like just everything in check, I guess, of like the actual RP.
mm-hmm,
And so, yeah, like you said, we tried to make sense of it, which it makes sense, but people don't get it. Makes sense to me, it makes sense to
yeah,
her, but
mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't understand, mostly because they
Cycles.
meme about it.
Oh man, another
Definitely
cycle.
makes sense, but it's hard to explain, I guess.
Did you ever expect it to blow up? Because I feel like the season 4 arc was like the largest because it had all the YouTubers and the streamers meeting finally, and like it was just
Mm-hmm.
like this big like mash of just like different characters, and like you just have like
Mm-hmm.
random people show up, and it was just like, what's going on at this club, dude? It's like a Scooby Doo episode or something. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, it honestly, it's funny enough. Like, I did RP and a lot of people knew me, but it was mostly from prior. They knew me prior to RP.
Mhm.
Um, and I wasn't really like, besides what my character is, I didn't really do too much as far as I remember. I mean, I guess I did, like, towards the end ish, like the middle or the end, which was a long span of time, but like, before that, I was just kind of doing whatever.
Mhm.
And I didn't like, I mean, I was super into RP back then, but I didn't like RP every day like I did like right after season 4 or whatever.
Mhm. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
But it was interesting. There was a lot more people involved. Granted, there's still a lot of people involved, but it was a lot more diverse back then.
Mhm.
It was fun because people didn't know what they were doing
There
for
was
the
no.
most part.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you're
there was
right.
RP was new to a lot of people, so it's like
True.
I don't know. It was just like a fucking
Melting pot. Just like, what's going
yeah.
on
It
here?
was it was interesting. It was like creating it was not saying I created RP, but like everyone
No, you did.
creating the
You're the
RP.
god RPer.
That's true. Everyone creating RP
Everyone
together,
copied
like
you.
figuring out what Vrchat RP was. Everybody wanted to be a god gamer after me and Kimple did it, so.
True. True. I remember during the RP, I was playing as Kenny. I was just a pimp. I was, I did. I was like, "Shut up, bro! You want to dance from one of my girls?" That was my RP. There's no like, everyone else is like, I can destroy the sun with my pinky, and I'm like, okay, dude. I'm just like, I'm a I'm a pimp. What's
I'm a
up?
pimp, brother.
What's up, brother? You want to
Hmm.
dance? Yeah. What a, I was the god gamer of pimping. That was my
Yeah,
RP.
sure.
So what was your
Pimp gamer
what'd you
is cool.
what'd you like about that role play? Any funny moments? Anything you're like, wow, that was funny, or like that was good?
Uh, I have really, really bad selective memory, so I don't remember little things.
Oh, I remember everything.
It's just the general sense of RP back then. I feel was a lot more fun. Granted, RP is still fun. I don't RP very much at all, but it, like I said, it was just like how it was so new to so many people, and like Vrchat RP wasn't a thing. Like
Yeah.
obviously it was, but it wasn't like a thing yet. And so everybody figuring out what Vrchat RP was and trying to make it a thing, I think was the fun part,
Mhm.
or the most fun I had out of it.
I'll tell you my favorite part. My favorite part was when Drek would go and he got everyone to spit into a cup, and then he
I killed
absorbed the
him.
spit. What?
I killed him. Yeah.
What the hell?
I think I spit on him or something, and he fell off the map, and so he died.
Damn. Yeah, but he consumed all the spit first, though. So I mean,
That's
objective
true.
complete.
So he survived. He survived. He probably survived. He just kept falling until he landed somewhere. And
Yeah, true. He, yeah. That was my favorite part because I just remember him like walking up to everybody and be like, "Yo," he's like, "Spin this cup." It's like, what the fuck? Like everyone's just like, "Ugh, man," like being all super serious. He's just like, "Yo, spit in this cup so I can drink it." And I'm just,
Yeah, I did it as this character when she was known as a god. I think I don't remember what people knew her as back then, but I was using a voice changer, so I had to be something.
use a voice changer. I didn't know that.
No, back then when I would use it to make it like echo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I see what you
Yeah.
mean. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Mm.
How do you feel about roleplay now? Like there's like I don't know if you keep up with it, but there's now Kalos Row, it's run by Arcadum, and then there's Ascension Academy, which is run by Stealth RG, and a bunch of people with that too. But that just ended or whatever, so now they're working on season 2. But there's like a bunch of stuff.
Mm.
There's like Curry Games and uh, Soriichi and Oblivious and a bunch of people from Purple Lotus or something.
I don't keep up. I hear Callus Row is good. It from I peek in every once in a while, but I don't like watch. I don't have the tendency to watch both because I I don't know. I just don't watch very much, and it makes me want to RP anyway, and I don't really RP anymore, so I don't really have. I'm a part of. Um, I'm a part of PL and Aegis stuff, just like by character and stuff. Like I have a character I RP with, but it's been
Okay.
actually months now. But other than that, I don't really know too much.
Okay. I'm in Kalos Row. It's fun.
Mm. I heard.
I play this
I saw
character.
you once. Do you? I
Yeah.
thought you played a different character before, didn't you?
Uh, no. I play the same. I play Ryder.
Oh,
I'm a
gotcha.
mechanic.
Hmm. Interesting.
I don't do a voice changer. I just whisper. That's my
I,
RP.
I
I'm like,
heard you. I
I'm like,
heard
hey,
you.
what's
Well,
up,
that's
guys?
the one time I heard you. I heard. I guess I didn't see you on screen, but I did hear you. I
You're
was like,
like,
oh, you're over
who the fuck is this whispering idiot?
there.
They're just like, yeah. I play a mechanic where I whisper, and I'm allergic to magic.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, everyone in
It's actually
Kalos
really good.
Row, everyone in
Because you're
everyone in Kalos Row has to have a flaw. No one, it's run by Arcadum, so it's like D&D. You know, you can't just like be like God a
mm,
gamer. You know, you have to have a weakness or strength. So I made my strengths all about being a mechanic and like fixing things and bartering, but I'm like allergic to magic and like 50% of the people are all magic people. So I'm like kind of fucked.
so allergic to people. Get away from
Oh yeah, it's true. I'm like
me.
get the fuck away from me, and they're like, "What are you racist again?" I'm like, "No."
You're
I'm just like,
racist against elves, buddy.
I'm like, no. I'm like, just stay away from me. I'm a germaphobe.
I don't like you. I'm
I
a
don't like.
germaphobe.
No one
Neither am I.
knows. No one knows in RP I'm allergic though, except for the doctor,
Oh,
Doctor Universe.
they just they just think you're an asshole.
True. They're just like, where's this corrupt business lady that fixes on things
Is that
and
what they say?
no, they're just like, they're like, what's wrong with this person? Why are they whispering all the time? And why do they like cough and weird shit? And like, why did she only care about money and stuff? And people want to kill me. I heard that last Friday, some people are trying to kill me now.
What?
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ! For what? What did
Yeah.
you do?
They don't, Becky's character, if you know Murder Crumpet, plays Becky. So I'm
Mm.
like, well, I don't want to like, this is an interview about you, but basically, she doesn't like synthetics. She doesn't like robots, and I hired a robot named Johnny. He's my taxi. He like
Mm.
taxis people around. I don't know why she doesn't like him. And then I heard that she wants to
Isn't
kill
she
me.
like crazy?
Yeah,
Isn't she crazy though?
yeah. Her character Becky is crazy. So I talked to a bunch of the robots, all the synthetics. I'm like, yo, Becky wants to like fuck with me, and like she wants to like mess with the synthetics. So let's all band together and fuck her up. Get the robot.
Oh God. Preemptive murder.
Yeah.
Kill her
Well,
before she kills
I
you.
made Ryder a thinker. You know, I'm supposed to be a thief. I'm supposed to be like stealing technology and like being like a mastermind. So
Mm.
I was trying to like rob the bank at one point.
So you are evil.
I mean, I just want to get out of
Well,
Cal's Row.
everyone's kinda.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
everyone kind of
everyone's
does everything
everyone
once.
is kind of evil. I think the only good
Yeah.
person maybe is the paramedic Dash, aka Karita. He might be the only normal
Yeah.
person. He doesn't like women. I mean, like no, he's afraid of women. I
And
mean,
so,
no,
oh, okay.
he's like afraid. Every time I talk to him, he's like oh. He's like oh
Oh
oh.
yeah.
I don't know. I think he's like afraid of girls or something. Even though I'm a guy, you know. But whatever. So anyway, did you attend any conventions like TwitchCon or plan to?
I planned to go to one TwitchCon, but I decided against it, and ever
Oh,
since then, I've never really been interested.
it's because they knew that you were the god gamer. And they were like, oh, jeez.
And they would have loved me.
Oh,
They wouldn't. They would ask me how to God game.
oh. Why don't you want to go anymore? You just don't feel like it, or?
I'm very lazy, and I don't have too much of a reason to. I mean, I guess I
Oh.
could see people, but I could just visit people if I really wanted to see them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like a weird, redundant thing. It's mostly because I'm lazy.
Okay.
Mm.
Aren't you like 6 foot or something? Aren't you like a Amazon woman?
5'11". 5'11", yeah.
Oh, you're same height as me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost 6 foot. I
Damn.
shrunk a little bit.
What? How's that work?
Yeah, I was like 5'11", almost 5'12". Now I'm like barely 5'11".
The hell
I
happened?
don't know.
You dying?
No clue. Probably.
We're all dying actually.
Yeah. I'm dying? Yes.
You got nerfed.
Yeah, it was too much for me to be that tall.
Mm. Where are you from? Aren't you from like Norway or Sweden or something?
I was born in Korea, and I'm English and Korean.
Wait, an English Korean that's 5'11"?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got lucky. My dad's not that short. My dad's the Korean one. He's not that short.
Oh.
He's, we're about the same height. If not, he's a little taller. But I think my mom was the tall one.
Hmm.
So,
So, does that mean you know how to speak Korean then?
no, I know how to
Damn.
listen to it a little bit, but I haven't been. My dad hasn't spoke Korean to me in a very, very long time. So it's like I'm out of practice kind of thing.
Hmm.
It's the same thing with Japanese. I started learning Japanese, but I don't remember anything about Japanese
Just
because
go
it's
to the
been too
Japan
long.
Shrine.
I used to love going there. Japanese people in this game are the best, honestly.
They
They're so
are.
sweet.
That's
They're
the
really
that's the
sweet and they're
one weird
fun.
thing about VRChat. Like there's like you go to the Great Pug, you go to the Void Club, you get like those fucking Coomers, man. You get like, hey, you want an ERP and like all this weird shit. And then and
Mhm.
then you go to Japan Shrine, they're like, oh hello, American. I'm like, hello, hello, my friend.
Mhm.
They're always very nice. There's
Yeah,
like no crashers,
I
there's no negative people in the Japan Shrine. Very
I
nice people.
definitely prefer the Japanese communities of VR chats. Very there's definitely some weird ones, but the majority of them are very nice and very fun.
They're the smart people. They made all the cool stuff. VRChat.
It's true.
Mm. Um, what's your thoughts on the community over time for VR chat? Do you feel that it's getting better or worse, or how do you feel about everything, or if you care or not?
Mm, I don't necessarily care, but I would say it's getting better in its own way.
Okay.
Because there's always been there's always been bad in VR chat. Like even in the beginning,
Oh
there's like
yeah.
toxic people. But there was one point in VR chat community where, ooh, it was it was bad,
Mm.
like really bad. But nowadays it's a little more calm. There's a lot of weird people, obviously, but there's
Yeah.
they're weird to themselves. They're not weird and being toxic to other people. They're just enjoying themselves, it just seems awkward to other people.
True.
Which is much better than being weird and toxic to other people.
True. I get what you're saying. Are you a crasher?
At one point, I wish I was.
What?
But yeah, there were. Because, okay, I wanted to crash crashers.
Okay.
I didn't
Fight
want to
fire
just
fire.
crash people. I wanted to crash crasher. Yeah, because I knew people that did that.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one point in time where I was like, that sounds like fun, but I never did it.
Damn. Okay. I don't know. The reason I asked that because I was watching Rob once, and he was just like, "Mimika, I heard you're correct." I was like, "What?"
That was a good meme.
I was like, "What?"
Because I came in and I was in desktop mode, and I came in and I said I was gonna crash everyone.
Oh, okay.
And then
Damn.
we started doing that meme.
Damn. Damn, I wish you could crash me right now.
Yeah. It'll make you feel good.
Yeah.
Such your kink. Being crashed and be right.
Yeah, my kink is to get crashed by a strong Amazon woman. I want to get crashed.
No.
Yeah. I want the guests to just look me dead in the eyes and be like, "Fuck you," and just fucking destroy my ego and just fucking send me to the shadow realm. Yeah.
I think if I ever crashed, I wouldn't. So if I ever crash, it wouldn't be a crash. It would be, I send you to a world where you couldn't see your menu.
Oh man.
So you'd just be stuck there.
Damn.
It would just send you to a moderately empty world, and you couldn't see your menu, so you couldn't like exit Vrchat.
What if you got banned in Vrchat, but instead of it just deleting your account, like you get sent to like the shadow realm, and like it's like,
dude, every time you log in, it's just like an empty room of nothing.
Well, I think there is that, but I mean, like, imagine like it's the world is just like the underworld of like real life. You know what I mean? Like, where it's just like all hellish and shit, and then like it changes your avatar to be like a black figure, and you can't talk to other people, but you can see other banned people. It's just like
that'd be interesting.
And then
still let you play the game though.
Yeah, but you have to still play the game, but you have to serve your sentence. So like, let's say your sentence is like a 1 month ban, so
you have to play for 1 month under like those circumstances.
Yeah, you have to play 1 month worth of play hours, but you have to be in the shadow realm.
Yeah, I think that'd be worse. For a ban, you have to play for that amount of time in order to get like back to normal. That'd be really harsh, but
yeah, but then you could show people. You could visit the shadow realm, and you could just be with them for a minute, and they couldn't talk to you, but they're like, yeah, this guy's an asshole. This guy, just like you'd be like visiting a prison, you know? You'd just be like, yeah, these are all these locked up inmates.
I think it'd be worse if you couldn't talk or hear, because have you ever been like where you can't hear anything and you like see people talking, but you can't like.
Well, I mean, just turn off my sound. Yeah, I've done that.
I would fucking hate that.
Yeah. I mean, they have to learn ASL. What do you mean? Just learn sign language.
That's true. No, I don't know. Half the people.
They'll be like, when we get out of here, we're gonna crash them. We're gonna crash them 10 times as hard.
But the devs could still hear them talking, so you'd get
banned. Oh. Damn, dude. They're trying to escape the shadow realm.
They would get caught.
VR pills the jailer. 1 month, buddy.
Does he even get on the game anymore?
Last time I saw him was at Neko Nights.
How long ago was that?
Like a month or two ago.
Oh, okay. So recent.
I think he's in Japan. I think he's an English teacher or something.
Yeah. Wait, is he? I thought he was just visiting.
I don't know. When I was talking to him, he was telling me stories about how he was an English teacher or something.
It's one of the easiest ways to get to Japan is being an English teacher.
Yeah, just speak English.
Because they're really avid about learning English over there.
Yeah. Of course.
I was gonna do that.
What's something what's something that people misunderstand about you?
Everyone thinks I'm mean.
Oh yeah, why do they think that?
I don't know.
Why are you a
It's because
dom?
I'm not. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean
Oh,
I'm
okay.
mean.
True. Okay. Interesting.
Mm.
I don't think you're mean.
I'm a little mean
Oh.
sometimes.
Oh, you gotta make sure those fucking bitches, you gotta put them in line.
Put them in their place,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Exactly. When you play Vrchat nowadays, when you occasionally do you ever go to Publix or do you stick with your friends?
I can't stand Publix. People are
Those
people are
coomers,
just
man.
ridiculous.
The
Yeah,
coomers. Oh, is that a
or
girl?
they pretend,
Oh,
or they pretend like they're not
they're not what?
coomers.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
I joined off of one of my friends who was in a Publix, and these two people were like, "Oh yeah, we're looking for people that are ERPing so we can make fun of them." It's like, what? No, you're
no,
looking for
no,
people with
no,
ERP because you're
no, cause
fucking.
yeah, you want to be in the corner and be like, yes, I
I just
like
want
what
to
you're
watch people
doing.
ERP. Yeah,
Mmm,
people are. Yeah.
grill.
There's a lot more girls on VR chat now.
True.
Like a lot more. I don't think I can go to a public without there being at least one.
Yeah, but how many people are
Way bigger
surrounding
than
them?
local.
Yeah, how many people are surrounding
Mm-hmm.
them though? I feel bad.
True. Some of them want it.
Yeah, imagine real life, you get no attention, but you play VR chat, you just pick a hot avatar, and everyone's just like, oh, mmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's going on here?
Most definitely.
Damn.
A lot more. Well, I don't know. Before, hold on. Before, there was like a couple of like guys and girls avatars because it was like the only thing.
Yeah, true.
But it wasn't a big deal. Nowadays,
You got
there's a lot of guys.
yeah, you got a lot
Mm-hmm.
of wolf boy avatars. You got all the girl avatars. Some with a lot of
Mm-hmm.
no clothes, and some with some clothes, and sometimes you can't even tell what's going on anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people drink.
I drink, just not in VR chat, minus right now. But
Oh, okay.
it's just because I didn't have water. I meant to grab water before, but
Ah, fuck it, right? You just down a 40 ounce and be like, yeah,
I forgot.
yeah, I
Or some
forgot.
whiskey.
Oh, pour one out for the homies. Anyway, uh, what is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it in life or in VR chat?
My biggest failure. Mm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't feel like I've failed anything. Mostly because, like, I don't know. I've not really, like, done anything that I would think is, like, a failure. Everything I've done has been pretty good.
Damn, it's the life of
Even,
a
like, the
god
bad
gamer.
stuff, like, yeah, even the bad stuff was never really that bad.
Okay. What are the best resources that helped you get where you are today?
In VR chat.
Okay. Is it because of like meeting friends? Like, what do you mean by that?
RP mostly.
Okay. What'd you do before that? Like D&D or something?
Uh-uh. I've RP'd for a very long time, like text RP and stuff. I
Okay.
also was an actress in high school and middle school.
Oh yeah.
So VR chat just combines those two things.
You ever do voice acting?
A long time ago.
I was looking for a voice actress. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to be my character.
Mm-hmm.
Be my voice.
What to see? Mm. You know, it'd be crazy is like if I do it and then in Kellis Row I talk for you.
Just like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just RP get a new voice box and like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
You might as well just log on my
That'd
account
be
at that
funny.
point.
RP for you.
Yeah, I'll be invisible avatar and I'll be the one streaming. And you just be my character and I'll just be a camera
That'd be
like
actually really interesting.
third person. I don't
That'd be
think.
really interesting.
Yeah, see, that's a good idea.
Nobody's done that.
Yeah, true. Actually, I don't think anyone's ever done that. I think whenever
Mm.
people role play, it's always first person, right? I don't think anyone has ever done like
Yeah.
sort of like a camera crew, like like someone behind them that's invisible. Like I
Mhm.
would never talk, but I would just be focused on you, like
There's only
whatever you're
been
doing.
sometimes like when people, excuse me, when people are like spectating, or I know sometimes there's a boy named what's his full name? Kirby, right, or something?
Yeah,
Kirby. He sometimes puts his camera up and RP is like that, but it's only for a little bit. It's not like the whole time.
yeah. Everyone wants to be in character, first person mode, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. That's just the way it is. 1 second here.
1 second, sounds good. I'm gonna go get my eye drops really quick.
All right.
It'll take like 2 seconds.
Yeah. I'll take a drink. Oh. I think maybe Arcadum does that sometimes. Spectates. Has anyone ever told you you're trash at being trash? Yeah, man. I'm trash, bro. But yeah, I think Arcadum, because when he does Kellis Row, he does spectate sometimes and like sort of like narrates for people. So I guess he does like some sort of like spectating stuff from third person. But yeah, I see DM camera views occasionally. Yeah, occasionally. That's what I mean. But like, imagine like for an entire RP, like you have like I'll give an example. Like me or like Stealth, like he did like Ascension Academy or whatever, and like he's on screen and like he's doing his thing, but like someone's streaming for you know what I mean? Like someone's the camera. And then I think it'd be interesting to see like his character and like he'll like talk to himself or something. Like maybe he's like in a Discord call or something, so like he mute himself in game, but like you could hear him talking. So he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy," or whatever. I don't know. I think having an RP show with a cam on the main character the entire time could be really good. Well, yeah, I think RP right now is kind of like if you have a bunch of streamers, it's like 20 different camera angles, and you're like, oh my god, I don't even know what's going on. But imagine, like,
Mm-hmm.
well, then you would have to have like a main protagonist, right? Because like that's like a typical anime where like it's like you're playing as Goku or
Mm-hmm.
something, and then everyone else is like a side character. Anyway, you had to get your eye drops.
Yeah, sometimes VR fucks with my eyes.
You wear contacts.
No,
Oh, when
I
I
have really good vision. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because it's hot.
okay. I used to wear. Well, I wear glasses, but I don't use them when I don't wear glasses in my VR headset, cause
Oh yeah, they get in the way.
fucking bend my glasses. I have the big thick Ray Bans. I don't have little dinky little glasses, so
Oh
like they'll fucking
yeah.
break them. So I just take my glasses off when I play. I mean, I can see everything. If it's reading, I can't read shit. Like I can't read.
Ah,
But if I can see things, so
can't read.
I mean, okay, I can read if it's like decent sized. If it's like a little dinky, like someone has like a little collar on, I'm like, what the fuck does that say?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hi. Anyway, what are you currently interested or curious about in general? Like anything like
What?
tickle your funny bone? Like, oh man, I'm really interested in. this?
Um, Not really. I guess I'm gonna start playing MMOs again. But other than that, I don't really look forward to too many things.
Or like
Oh,
World of
Doom, I
Warcraft?
guess. Doom's
Oh,
gonna be
Doom.
cool.
Hell yeah.
There's a game called Phantasy Star Online 2 that's coming out in
Hell
English finally,
yeah.
so I'm gonna play that. I've been playing that for 7 years,
God damn.
and we're finally getting it. So I'm gonna invest some time into the English version, and then see what happens. See if it dies or not.
Interesting. Yeah. Isn't Doom and Animal Crossing come out the same day or something?
Yes, sir.
Which one are you gonna get?
March 20th. Just Doom. I don't really like Animal Crossing.
Damn. You wanna have
Mm.
like loans and like catch butterflies
Bugs and
and
waterfalls. And...
yeah.
It's a cool game. I just wouldn't put my time into it.
Now imagine if someone RP'd in that game. That's the big brain
They
move.
definitely could. Yeah, they definitely
With 8
could.
people, multiplayer, you could, yeah.
Mm.
If you could fuck with other
8 people, people.
cut down their whole forest and be like the Lorax. Like,
You can if they best friend you or whatever.
yeah,
You
just
can
fuck
cut
them
down
over.
the-
Be like, hey.
Fuck them.
You can make a story about anything. Do you ever feel like I think about this a lot, but in Vrchat, you could do anything, right? There's role play, whatever, avatars, worlds,
Mm-hmm.
but there's like no like real like machinimas. You know what I mean? Like a movie, you know? Like in Vrchat, like you
Yeah.
could like I'm
I think
actually
somebody tried to
surprised.
make one like a long time ago, but
What do you
it
mean,
didn't
Rob?
like do anything.
Rob made one called Mushy Apples. It was like an hour and 40 minutes long.
Oh, that one. No, it was. I think it was before that actually.
Oh,
It was like a long time ago,
oh, okay.
but they never really did anything
I'm
with
just
it.
surprised by that
As far as I know.
because like you could technically make Red vs Blue or whatever you wanted in
Yeah.
VRChat, but no one, I guess no one has the drive or the passion or like, I guess the one problem that I've learned over time is that like trying to get like 20 people or even 5 people to do something is like pulling teeth or like being a teacher
Mm.
to like a bunch of kindergartners because it's just like what the fuck, dude. Honestly, I
Mhm.
give it a lot to like Arcadem and a lot of people who do role play nowadays because it's like holy, I don't even know how you can like run anything. Like there's so many people that just like, oh yeah, I'm interested, and when it comes time, they're like, oh nope, see you later. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
you have to be strict.
yeah,
I think being strict is key. If you're not strict, then you just get a bunch of people who, like you said, will say they'll do something and then they just
oh, story of my life.
don't.
Whenever I ask someone to get interviewed, and they're like, oh yeah, and then they don't show up, and I'm like,
Really? Does that happen a lot?
yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I don't say their names though. They just cease to
The
exist
only
in my
way that
brain.
I wouldn't have shown up, the only way I wouldn't have shown up is if I overslept. But my
Damn.
schedule has been very weird,
Okay.
and so I managed to be up and make it.
What is one thing you're curious about, or sorry, what's one thing you're interested in? Sorry, why am I reading this wrong? My bad. What is one thing you would change about VRChat? There you go. Sorry, I was looking at my notes. I was reading 2 different sentences.
I think I'd change about VRchat.
Remove the Coomers.
It's been so long since I've been on. Something would change.
Become the best
I don't
crasher.
know. I don't know. It's not really like.
Nothing that you want in this game. You're like, oh man, I really wish this was a feature, man. Oh man, it's not even in VRChat, but I really wish it was.
A feature. I don't know. There's not. I'm pretty sure, like back when I played, there might have been something, but right now it's like.
I'll give you a good feature that should be added in this game, and I tell it every day. Voice proximity. I should be able, just like any other roleplay game, I
Like
should
they've
be.
tried to put it in so many times,
No, I mean like
and it's just never
when you
worked.
play like other RP games or like GTA or whatever, you can like go from like
Mm,
yelling to like normal voice to whispering, and the only people within like 2 feet can
mm,
hear you. I think that would
yeah,
benefit VRChat in general, not just role players, because I hate when I like play Cows Row or any role play and I hear people like 30 feet like through a wall. Like it just doesn't make any sense, and I have to
yeah.
like tell my chat. They're like, "Oh my god, they're trying to kill." Or whatever, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't. I
It's
gotta
like I don't
pretend.
hear that.
I don't hear that. I
Yeah.
gotta pretend I don't. You know." So
They've tried to implement it a couple times as far as I know, but it's never really been good. It's
just
fucked up audio more than it's fixed.
uh, well, I think it just should be like how it is now, but you press a button and then you just can't hear anyone that's like within like 3 feet. Like that's I don't know.
Mm.
Doesn't sound that hard.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I mean, if
I
people
think the
can
only
do
thing
it.
that comes to mind,
Sorry, it's just like other people
like,
did it in like GTA 5, and that was a
mm,
mod, so I'm sure they're fully, can do it.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the devs are silly. They often do things that people don't ask for.
Like adding a camera.
Um, yeah, but I mean, cameras worked for a lot of people. Well, funny enough, they had a camera in VR. Like, obviously not for like public use, but they had a camera in VR, like way early on. They had a camera in the game a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
but they never like it wasn't a public thing. So like the fact that they had that and just gave it to people is kind of like a iffy whatever, just like kind of like we have it so we toss it in kind of thing.
Yeah.
But there's been some like the player colors like that. Like, nobody asked for that. They just did that.
True. I feel
Mm,
like if your
I think they
chat
should.
it didn't have
Mm,
the colors, like if it's just you had ranks but didn't have colors associated, I don't think anyone would have cared.
yeah.
But because it's colors, they're
No.
like, "Oh man, I really want to be a purple user, man."
Well, did you know? Because I was in the beta at the time, and friend gold wasn't friends or
Yeah, I was
yellow wasn't
veteran.
friends. It was like yeah, and everybody's like, oh, that's not fair, and blah blah blah. It's like, why does it matter? And so that got changed,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think there should be user mods.
User mods. What does that mean?
Yeah,
Oh, you
like
mean like player mod?
yeah,
I
that would help
mean,
the game out.
I think it would, but then again, it runs into the issue of like abuse, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, cause you know what I mean? Like, people are gonna be like, I'm
Mm.
gonna ban all you losers and like so many power trips, and cause they do
Well,
that in
yeah, that's what a
RuneScape.
report system would be for too.
True.
Yeah, they do in RuneScape, but RuneScape is a mess. It's been around too long to. I feel like there's so like Ron, Pill, everybody. They've been around people long enough to be able to be like, oh yeah, you could be a mod, or like they know who and who couldn't be, and then if a mod's not doing their job properly, they would get reported, and then it's just like any other system where they have user mods that
Mm-hmm.
they just wouldn't be a mod anymore.
Well,
Which I know would take work to figure out, but
I asked the mods, the VRChat devs, this question about player mods, and they said
mm,
they're not interested in that. They said that if you have a problem with a player, just block them. And if it's
eh,
like if
that
it's
doesn't fix the problem.
I know, because all it does is delete them from
Though.
my
Just
view.
exactly, they'll still do that to a bunch of other people. The point of a mod is to make sure that they don't do that to anybody.
And if they're malicious, then you report them, then they get the troll account or whatever. But then, like, you can just make a new account. Like, you
Mm,
know that, right? Like, you just not that hard. I know a guy who has like 50 accounts and he gets banned on like 40 of them. He still keeps going.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, they also need to do. I think hardware ban is. I don't know how hard hardware ban is, but hardware ban would fix a lot of problems. So
yeah.
that's the thing. You can just make another account. Like if I ever got banned, I have like 3 alts. So like technically, I'm not
Damn.
supposed to use the other one. But if I ever got banned, like what's stopping me from using it? You know?
Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna crash me right now and use my other cat and come back in
Just
and be
gonna
like,
switch accounts.
and
Yeah,
then crash me again. I'm like, oh fuck, dude.
on
Got
on
him.
every account.
Got him.
It's funny, there was a mirror. I forgot whose world it was, but that mirror would crash like everyone for no reason at all.
Mhm.
Like it would just crash people because it was just like it was optimized, but there was something with and the world and the skybox that for some reason, if you stood on one side of the mirror, it would crash you eventually. And he
Well,
didn't do it on purpose. He didn't even know about it.
it's because mirrors
And
have a memory leak, so eventually mirrors will
it's
crash you
true.
if you spend in like hours and hours and hours in one world. Yeah,
Oh, that's the thing. It wouldn't be hours. It would be
it'd just be
like
instantly. It's like
10,
oh,
15 minutes. Yeah,
oh,
like 10, 15 minutes. You're standing around, and it's just like, oh, you
it's
crashed.
it's probably because when you make a world, well, this made I think it's been fixed now, but because I made worlds, when you made worlds, you're
Mm,
supposed to like, put the like analyzing or whatever it is. It starts at
mm,
8, and you're supposed to lower it to 1. If you don't, then it's 8 times as laggy. So
oh.
if you set it to default, it like crashes you within like an hour or some shit. Like it just fucks your computer.
Ah.
You're supposed to
Mm,
lower every mirror to like 1 out of 8, and if you don't, then it fucks everything up.
interesting.
Landfear says, one thing I've noticed is that gotten bad is the increase of people using modified clients or modded clients. Yeah, that's true. I mean,
I don't think modded clients are a problem. I think modded clients for people who try to crash other people are the problem. Modded clients, I think, are fine. Like, it gives you some extra shit, like whatever. It's not hurting anybody. It's people that make clients to crash
I
other
feel
people
like
are the problem.
95% of the people I encounter are the bad crashers. Cause like I went to Publix like a week ago just to show my stream. Cause people don't believe me. They're like, oh, you tell all these stories about Publix and whatever. And I'm like, yo, I'll show you. And I went to Publix for like 2 hours. I went to like even like not so popular worlds, and like I was just talking to some dude. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna kick you in the head because I have full body now. So I was like, oh, here you go, haha. I'm like kick him in the head for I don't know, just for jokes. And then like he out of nowhere, just like no clips. He's like, what the fuck you do? I have fucking no clip, bro. I'll fuck you up, bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, okay, dude.
Hmm.
Like that's how common you find someone from a modified client. They just like turn it on. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna crash you now, dude. I fucking no clip through the wall. I'm like, okay, dude. Like, calm down.
I can walk through the wall.
Yeah, you just started
Yeah, it's
flying.
just an issue. It's
I was
just an
like,
issue of like the negative modded clients. Because there's from what I hear, because I don't have modded clients, I'm way too fucking lazy to do any of that shit. Like some of them do like some decent stuff. Like you
mm-hmm.
can see like it makes the social menu better. You can browse public avatars. You can do a bunch of different like
Oh, I've
random
seen
cool
some
shit.
interesting stuff that people have shown me of
Yeah,
modified clients. Like
exactly. Like
someone had a
it.
modified client where if any avatar is public, they can search it and just clone it. Like they're not like stealing it; it's
Yeah,
just a public avatar. It's like
exactly. A public avatar. Though that's cool. Like doing that's fine. It's
instead
the
of going to
people
avatar
that like
worlds, they just search it and just go.
exactly. Like those are. I think those are perfectly fine and those are cool. But there's people who have things that will crash or do stupid shit or stuff
Mm-hmm.
they shouldn't be doing.
Well,
Those are the ones that are the problem.
one of them, the Oathmill mentions, is when people use them to join worlds they weren't invited to, it's definitely not alright either, and you can't kick them
Yeah.
out because of the modified client. So I'll give an example. There's been times where I don't, not really have ever happened during an interview, but I've been to like clubs or like events with my friends, and like there's like
Mhm.
people that just randomly like no one invited them, they just randomly show up and
Mhm.
they're just like there now, and then like people are like, wait a second,
Mhm.
who invited you? And they're like, oh, well, I don't know, I just whatever, and then you're like, oh, that's weird, and you try and kick them, and they can't get kicked. And then and then
Mhm.
we call them out and be like, yo, I can't kick you. You're using a modified client. They're like, oh, I'm not using a modified client. What are you talking about, bro? I'm like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
It's like he caught someone with their pants down or something.
It's a very thin line, which is why I guess it's understandable to just not have any modded clients, but they're not all bad.
True, but it's
It's
like
also
any,
with intent. Somebody could have a modded client that lets you do avatar searches and a bunch of other stuff,
yeah.
and also have crashes. But if the person's not a piece of shit, they won't crash anybody. They'll just use the other stuff. But it comes down to intent and ability and what people
Mhm.
can do, what they
Yeah.
shouldn't do.
The worst thing is though is that when you meet because Lanfear mentioned it, um, when you block a crasher or like someone who uses a modified client, like you're just like, oh fuck you, I'm just gonna block you. Or even if you just like block them, they have a client that they can tell that you blocked them, and then they'll
Yeah,
like target you. They'll get like their buddies, so like, yeah, I'm gonna send the boys to come see you, and then
yeah, that's always been a thing. They
they have
have
always
some
yeah.
that They have some that tell you exactly who joins. They have clients that tell you who's using a client.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I had friends who did that stuff.
Damn.
And there's a lot of crazy shit that they can do with it. There's some that like you could put somebody on a list of the client, and if they ever joined a world that you were in, or you joined a world they would in, it would automatically kick them or crash them or just
What
a
the
list
hell?
of things. Yeah, it gets fucked. A lot of fucked up stuff.
Social game, by the way.
Free social game, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, some clients can force avatar change. Yeah, I've heard about that recently. They actually
Yeah,
had
they
to
can do that.
they had to add a button to the website now because of that. So a lot of people, I read the Reddit sometimes, and on there was people that their avatar gets force changed to like a crasher avatar. So
Mm-hmm.
they keep crashing themselves every time they load into the game,
Mm.
and they can't do
Mm.
anything. They're like, what the fuck? I can't even play VRChat anymore. So
Fuck.
the devs of VRChat, they added a button on the website. So if you log in, you can press a button that reverts your avatar back to the robot, and then it fixes it.
Mm.
So they had to do that because of people would
Yeah.
change everyone's avatar in a lobby to a crasher avatar, and it'll just keep crashing yourself.
Yeah. Yes, that's a lot. There is a client that lets you touch other people's bones. You know.
Oh yeah, I know about that client.
Oh yeah.
Do you use that? You like that client?
No, like I said, I'm too lazy to do clients.
Oh okay.
It probably is just a simple like open instead of VR chat, but
You know that client
downloading it
used
and
to be a feature in
registration.
VR chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you used to be able to walk to other people
Hmm.
and touch their amazing assets.
That was a long time ago
Yeah, and
though.
then it
And
got
like, didn't it
banned.
break something?
Oh yeah, then it got
Didn't it break
banned,
something?
and then it got banned. Yeah, that was a good time. And now if you use that client, you get banned. So well,
Yeah, there was a well, because they started talking about implementing that other VRM thing where you can interact with other people's pill at least.
yeah.
It's like if you touch their body, it won't just phase through them. You'll touch them.
Mhm. I
That's
get.
just what I heard, and that was like a couple months ago. But
We'll have to see. We'll start taking questions from the
mm,
chat now, by the way. So anyone has any questions, I started taking a couple, but might as well announce it now. That isn't a client. Well, it was originally when I first it was like this is like a year and a half ago or something. They had an avatar. It was only on very specific avatars where it had special like colliders where you could walk up to somebody like touch their hair and it would actually move. But it
it was a
only like
shader, wasn't it?
yeah, there was a shader or something, and like but
Yeah,
only
yeah.
you could see it locally. Like other people, you couldn't see other people doing it to other people, just yourself. Because I remember showing around. I don't know if you know who Sly Fox Sound is, but he's a streamer. Anyway, he used to play, and
Mm.
I showed him it. He was like, "What the fuck? You can touch other people?" That he was like freaking out.
Yeah.
And then I think so. I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think someone got banned on Twitch for it for 24 hours. I think.
Really?
Yeah, because they were
For
streaming it.
touching someone else.
Yeah, because they just like were just. I think I actually I don't remember who it was, but I think someone maybe it was like some small streamer, but somebody would like they just kept like doing it for like 30 minutes, like just touching Bob. So I was like, "What are you doing?" And then they got and someone clipped it, and then I think because of that because the clip blew up or something, and I think VRChat was like, "Okay, this needs to be removed." What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, they're pretty weird with stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Definitely weird.
VRChat. Uh, have you ever played Neos VR?
I hear it's a worse. It's a worse version of VR chat that you have to pay for.
No, it's free.
That's what I've heard.
You mean
Is it
Lavender?
free? Wait, what was it? Oh, yeah, there's one that you have to pay for.
Yeah, it's Lavender. I played
It's
that
like $20.
when it was free.
I heard it sucks.
Damn. I mean, I played it. The problem was it was like two people. Okay, almost most of the worlds in Lavender are literally just VRChat worlds. Like you can go to Black Cat, you can go to like near like
Really?
exact same worlds as VRChat. The only difference is you get 150 FPS, and there's like no difference in the player base. Like it was just like I saw like
Mm.
three people. There's only like five people online, and all of them are in one world, and they're just in front of the mirror, just staring at it. And I was just like, wow, what's the point of this?
Hell yeah. More frames, duh.
Hell yeah, I guess. Go ask Mimi about her love for milk. You love milk?
I do.
What
I
kind
just
of
drank
milk?
some before I got on.
What kind of milk?
Any kind.
What? Okay, next
Any kind.
question. Okay. Any type of milk? Alright.
Literally any type of milk I'll drink. Except I don't really like almond milk that much. But other than that,
Okay. Neos VR is different. Yeah, Neos VR is it's the one where it's you can build while you're in VR. That's Neos VR.
interest. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it's the one where you can have like 11 trackers or something.
Yeah. 11 trackers. I mean, I have 9 counting the V2s and my V1s.
Oh, damn. Old school.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
Mm.
can be the next Project Melody.
Good. I'm
Good?
surprised that
Okay.
I said could.
Oh, could.
I'm surprised it took somebody this long to do it. Honestly, that was like an idea like
I think
fucking
I
a
want to be
year or two
honest
ago.
with you. I want to be honest with you here. I think someone else already did that stuff because people told me in Japan they do
Yeah.
that already.
Yeah.
The difference was that she blew up and I guess
Mhm.
like got more known for it. I don't know how like to word it, but like I don't think she's like the
Mhm.
first, but like she's like the most like the person who blew up from it. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I don't think. Yeah. I don't know. I thought of that shit like not saying like oh she took my idea, but like obviously me and a bunch of other people probably thought of the same kind of thing where you just do that
What do you
kind of
mean? You just
shit.
go to the Void Club. You get that every day.
Exactly. People have been fucking ERPing for 2 years now. This ain't new. She's just on
Exactly.
Chatterbait doing it.
Exactly. That's the only real difference. You
No
know,
diss to her though. Good on her.
you know that she agreed to be on my talk show.
Did she?
Yeah, I met her
Oh
in VR
shit.
chat.
I haven't. I'm not on VR.
Oh well.
I'm pretty sure she's been on VR chat before she got popular too, but nobody knew who she was.
Oh, she did. She told me.
Yeah.
She just doesn't play too often.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if any
She seems
questions.
cool.
She is. She's very cool, chill person.
Seems normal, more or less. As normal as a VR Chatterbait girl can be.
I mean, do you think she'll start a revolution? Do you think there'd be more than her?
Nah, because the amount of effort it takes is limited.
There's already one other one that just started.
Yeah, I saw that too.
You're like,
I mean, it was eventually going to happen.
yeah.
It's just
Imagine
the fact that you have to have your own separate instance of like a VR. You can't do it in
Unity.
VR chat. Yeah. And in order to make one of those, I mean, it's obviously not hard to do if you know what you're doing, but not a lot of people know what they're doing.
Exactly. Imagine them losing to
So,
pixels.
I mean, I'll keep my comments to myself.
Okay.
I think the thing that really gets me with that thing is that they're like when they refer to her, because like her character,
Yeah.
obviously she's playing an AI, like she's playing an AI.
Wait, what? No
But it's a
way.
person playing. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's a person obviously playing an AI.
She's
But
role playing.
they keep referencing her. Like people from Chatterbait keep referencing her as like not real. Like she's not a real girl. Like behind the avatar.
No, she's advanced AI, Skynet, dude.
It's literally it's a robot. It's just a robot.
No, it's
Or some dumb
Skynet.
shit.
What do you mean? It's
It's
Skynet.
so
This guy, they're spending,
actually stupid.
they're giving money to Skynet, and Skynet's gonna take over. They're all just sitting there, having a good time, and then eventually they're all gonna get computer viruses, and it's gonna,
It's
oof.
it's so crazy how like just seeing them it's like it's a fake girl. It's like it's not a fake girl. It's a fucking girl in VR. Like what are you going on about?
Well, you gotta
She's
realize,
real.
most of these people that are probably watching, some of them could be like 50 years old, and they're like, oh my
They
god,
probably
I've
are.
never seen something like this before. There's one of
Honestly,
them cartoons.
Chatterbait. People on Chatterbait are a different breed.
Yeah, they're boomers. Literally.
Oh man. Yeah.
You know they're a boomer when they tweet at her and call her a cartoon. That's how you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Rogue Shadow slash AA Angel and another girl on Chatterbait now? Okay. Interesting. Though I don't think they'll be as popular, you know? There's always the number one person,
Probably not.
and then there's like, the
I'm
clones, you
pretty
know?
sure it'll die eventually. I think. Like no bad will on her, but fads happen.
Come and go, you know? Just like
Yeah,
memes.
things happen. Things exactly.
Memes
I'm
come
pretty
and
sure
go.
it'll last a long time, but I figure after a while people will calm down on it all.
Yeah.
It might take a couple years, but
Oh
still.
shit! Couple years, damn. You'd be like a
Well,
millionaire
because
by
that's how
then.
VRChat. That's how VRChat. I mean, if she isn't already, that's how VRChat worked. Like, VRChat was like extremely popular for what, a year or two, maybe a year and a half, and now it's just VRChat. It's the same thing with that. It'll probably be like Project Melody for, or I guess VR Chatterbait or Pornhub streamers, and then a year or two later, people will be like, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I
it's
rewatched
whatever."
that, dude. Dude, that's like Game of Thrones, bro. Like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
You really think that VRChat lasted that long? I don't even think VRChat lasted even 2 years. I think VRChat lasted like 6 months, maybe. Less than
It
that.
lasted a while, I think. I think it lasted at least a year.
I
From
guess.
from December or November of like 2017 to the end of 2018, I think it was
Yeah.
pretty poppin'.
Now look who we are now. Do you
Everyone European in public.
listen? I don't do that. Listen, you know I've been playing. I play every day in VRChat, and I've been around since the first day I played in December of 2017. I'm one of the only old people still around.
Yeah.
All these young Zoomers running around with their memes and their
Yeah,
dreams.
meme avatars, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the new meme? The Ice Age baby? Dark timeline.
Such bad. Oh man, dude.
Rebels
So I
the
come
vet.
from an age of like 4chan and
Yeah.
Reddit when Reddit was different, and like nowadays people are. I'll admit some of them are pretty damn good, but there's a lot of shit. Granted, 4chan was never like perfect either. It was the same thing, but a lot more normie shit nowadays.
Yeah. Well, how old are you? Are you implying that you're like the super boomer here?
No, I'm only 20. I'm either 26 or 27.
What? You don't know how old you are?
No,
Okay, tell me
I'm pretty sure I'm
when you're born. What day? What the hell?
92 in
Okay.
May.
Okay, so that means you're 3 years older than I am. That makes you 27. Gonna be 28
I'm
this year.
27.
No, 26.
Am
26. You're 26 turning 27, right?
I? Am I?
Chat, help me out. I'm stupid.
I think I'm 27. I think I'm 27. Pretty sure I'm 27.
No, yeah. You're 27. Yeah. You're turning 28 this year. Yeah.
Don't remind me.
That's okay. I'm turning
Oh, that's
25.
something funny.
What?
Like, something I used to always say, like, all the time, just as, like, a meme, is, like, VR Chat RP is a bunch of adults playing pretend on the internet.
Yeah.
Playing make-believe.
Yeah, you take off the
Is that how
headset
weird that
and then you
is?
just look in the mirror like, holy fuck, dude, what happened?
I just RP'd as a cat girl for 10 hours.
What the
What am I
fuck?
doing with my
You
life?
just slept in VR. You take off the headset and your mom yells
Oh,
at you. You go like, what the fuck are you doing?
Your mom yells at you from upstairs in the kitchen while you sit in the basement.
Hey, eat your dinner. What are you doing, Mom? I'm with my VR wife. Leave me alone. Mom, I have
My
two
VR
sons.
girlfriend's laying on top of me. I can't move.
Dude, I have phantom since I can't get up right now.
Oh
Get
my
off of
god.
me.
I have
I have
getting
phantoms.
my dick sucked in VR.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
have phantom
move.
boners. You know what that is?
No, I
Okay,
don't.
I won't explain it. Don't worry about it. That's another time.
Phantom boners, huh?
Yeah, my phantom limb. It's my
Don't
phantom
you
pain.
have a dick?
Yeah, but in VR I don't. What do you mean? It's my phantom
I mean,
pain.
technically nobody does.
What do you mean? Listen.
I mean, I guess if they're in a nude model, they could have one.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's my phantom limb. I feel it in my nether regions.
I wish I had a dick sometime,
Really?
so I can see it.
Oh, just look down. Oh wow, look, I can pee standing up now. Oh wow, holy shit.
Mm.
Damn. You know you could, right? Just go to the doctor and say, yeah, I want, I
I
want
want a
this.
dick. I want a huge dick. I want a 10-inch dick.
Okay.
He said, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's possible. It's 2020.
That is true. Anything's possible.
Yeah. Anyway, any last minute questions, guys? I'm gonna tell you right now. This is definitely one of my more favorite interviews.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because some people are a little I don't know, too straight
Awkward.
and narrow, I guess. They don't stray
Mm.
off the path, you know.
Mm.
Do you think Vrchat has a bright future with Udon?
No. Because I feel like it's too dead. And unless there's some like groundbreaking shit and not just some gimmicky maps, it's not gonna bring anybody back. And that's not because it's bad, it's just because that's how people are with VR chat.
What if I told you that there's actually more people that play Vrchat than probably back then? There's 12,000 people that play, but it
I
doesn't feel
definitely
like it.
believe it. There's probably more public sense of VR chat. 'Cause like I said, there's a lot more girls in VR chat, and that's not like that's not to say that that's what makes up the rest of the population, but there's a lot more people playing than there was before.
Yeah. I I don't have high expectations because I don't want to be disappointed, right? But I do think
Yeah.
Udon, but I think Udon may. I mean, okay. Do you actually maybe because you said you're too lazy? But if you search up on Twitter hashtag made of Udon, there's actually some definitely interesting things that people have made. Like someone made like Portal and shit. Like I was like, what the
I
fuck?
saw that one.
I was like,
Yeah, I did see that
whoa,
one.
that's cool. I don't think it's about bringing people back. I think it's just like something to do. Because right now, like, what do you do in VR
Mm-hmm.
chat? Like, I don't know, like role play and like drink and
Mm.
get crashed. I don't know, like talk to your
Get
friend.
crashed. True.
It's a part of the regular
I haven't
experience.
been crashed. Well, that's not true. I think I got crashed like last weekend, but I don't know. There's maybe because I don't go to Publix.
Yeah, that's where all the smelly people are.
I just can't. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, usually, honestly, if I get in VR, um, I sit in a room by myself and listen to music. So
Yes. If you stare at a mirror, you increase your narcissism level.
true.
Do you ever want to be your VR chat avatar? You just want to wake up and be like, "Wow, I have this shiny gold armor and cat ears."
No,
Oh,
maybe,
oh,
maybe I wouldn't mind being a cat girl.
with a 10-inch
That'd be
dick.
fun. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Saved.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Tira says, "Tell Mimi to sit properly." Yeah, sit properly.
Tell Tara she's a.
What?
I can't. I want to sit like this, but I lose track. I want to put my leg over each other, but I lose track.
I mean, my leg's through my fucking leg. So,
So I sit like this.
wow, you're sitting like a man. Are you trying to man spread here or something? Stop! I can see your very thin cloth. What the hell? Jesus.
Wait, I can cross my legs like this now. This works.
There you go. You think, uh, what? Good God. Well, this is what casual conversations are about.
Mm-hmm. Spreading your
Uh,
legs as far as possible.
Listen, what we're doing is like not even close to what people do in Publix. Okay, we're just fucking around. If you think we're bad, go to Publix, go to the public void club. You see people just like, oh, come on, and like, you ever encounter? You don't go to Publix, but there's a guy I met. He's called the Vrchat pimp. You think I was a pimp? This guy he's actually sells people and shit. He's like, yo, you want to have one of
Jesus
the times with
Christ.
one of my girls in the private room for $25? You got to donate to me right now. Here's my PayPal. I was like, well, if you think what we're doing is bad, go to Publix, man. The thing that VRChat needs is age restrictions for people under 18.
That'd be
Um,
interesting. It's not hard to get past, but
yeah. Well, okay. The reason why there is no age restriction on this game is because it's an online experience. So what I mean by
yeah,
that
kind of.
is
Yeah,
the
there's
the
no.
ESRB, which rates games, you cannot rate an online experience. So when you play a classic example, when you play like Call of Duty or something, it'll say like 17 plus mature rating or whatever. But if you, I remember as a kid growing up, whenever I clicked the multiplayer, it would always like flash like black screen. I don't know if they do it anymore, but it would say like online experience may change or like your experience may change online.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you cannot rate an online experience because when you're talking to somebody else online, it could be
Can't tell how
PG.
many gamer words someone's gonna say in a
Yeah,
game.
so they can't rate that. I've asked the devs that. I was like, what is the rating of this game? They're like, it has no rating. Well, they said like, well, you have to be at least 13 because you have to make an account or whatever, and you have to have an email.
Yeah.
So they say at least 13, but like I feel like this game should be 18 plus, not because of the like nudity and stuff. I'm saying it because of just the interaction. I just think it's weird when I go to the Void Club when I did like 6 months ago, and I would hear like some kid that's like 14, and then you hear like some like 20-year-old talking to them. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here, dude?
Wonka.
Yeah, that's some monk
Yeah,
ass
there's been a
shit.
couple instances of older people talking to younger people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Seen
Just
a couple of
just
those.
put a warning on the Void Club 18 plus. That's up to the person who made the world, you know. Is a game like VRChat the future of social interactions in terms of technology countries?
No, something else will come along.
Yeah.
I
VRChat.
think VR chat is a social interaction between people who are game savvy.
Mm,
VR chats. I don't think VR chat's gonna be the thing when everybody has VR and everybody's socially interacting. It's not gonna be VR chat. It'll be something else.
yeah, I agree with you on
Once
there. I think there's gonna be
once it becomes something.
something else.
VR chat will probably still be around, but
Yeah, it'd be like Second Life.
Jesus. I got on Second Life one time because I didn't know what it was, and I never got on again.
Oh yeah? What happened?
Mm, mm.
What'd you see?
I can't talk about it. I'll get PTSD.
Okay. Damn.
It was basically like PlayStation Home, but like weirder. Did you ever do PlayStation Home?
No, I never owned a PlayStation 3, so I didn't know.
Oh man. Imagine like a watered down Second Life. That's
Okay.
what PlayStation Home was.
Ew. Gross.
Except it was on PlayStation
And it wasn't VR,
rather
right?
than
So
on the
you're just
computer.
you're just sitting there like on your
No, it was PlayStation 3. It was PlayStation 3.
you're just like, hey, what's up, guys? You have your little
Yeah.
sim avatar. You're just like, hey guys,
Yeah.
I played Metal Gear Solid 4, dude.
Yeah, that's the time it came out. Or the time it got popular, I think.
you
People people used to RP on Metal Gear. I didn't, but I knew people that did.
what? I'm
Yep.
Big Boss.
Used
No, I'm the Big Boss.
Well, they did it on online or whatever, Metal Gear Online too, and so yeah, they would just RP, and I joined. I know because I joined a room one time, and I was like, I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And they were just like RPing inside the mansion, and I was like, okay,
Playing
I
hide and seek,
guess.
man.
That was a game we played. Michael Myers. We played Michael
Yeah.
Myers on
Call of Duty Michael
Mode
Myers.
Online.
Oof.
The best Michael Myers was Rainbow Six Vegas 2 Michael Myers, and you can't tell me I'm wrong. That was the best.
You can do in Rainbow Six Siege. You play a sledge, you smash through walls, and you scare the shit out of people.
Well, the thing about Michael Myers on Vegas 2 was you could force people to not use weapons, and well, I guess you could do that in Call of Duty, and then it was like a fucking 20-person game
Mm.
on a really big map.
Man, should we had that in Vrchat?
Michael Myers, murder is kind of like them.
Damn. Man, why can't we have all these cool game modes in VRChat, you know? That's what Udon's for. Winky face.
Yeah, eventually. I'll put one where I drop in.
Okay. Feels weird, man. We'll wrap up the interview after you put your eye drops in.
Sounds good.
VRChat is a concept for online virtual social interaction. You're not wrong. When I was there with Tupper on Friday, he told me while you're putting your eye drops in. He
Mm-hmm.
told me, I think they said it was like a college project. I think that's what VRChat started as. It was like a pet project, and then it turned into this, obviously. VRChat was never intended to blow up and become what it is today. Like, and truth be told, like, the reason why this game blew up was because of YouTubers and streamers. Just like, just like how most games are. Like, you have a big streamer play
Mm-hmm.
a game, and it becomes relevant. Everyone's like, and their mom wants to play it. Same thing with
Yeah,
VRChat.
the whole you donned the knuckles meme.
Mm-hmm. What a dead meme. Nobody's even in
Jesus.
Knuckles anymore. You just can't even find them anymore.
Thank God. They're ugly.
Oh.
I've always thought they were ugly.
You only want hot anime girls instead?
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't have to be hot anime girl.
Oh, what would you want?
What I want?
Yeah.
A hot anime femboy.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You want artsy then?
No.
Unfortunately,
taken
they're taken. Damn. Got 'em.
anyway.
You want a femboy? That's what you want?
I mean, if I were to have anything, probably.
Oh, yeah? You want to dominate them?
Maybe. Depends.
Oh.
Depends on the, mood, I guess.
You want to spit on them? And whisper in their ear and say, wow, wow.
No, that's what Drake does with
Yeah, I
his
know.
femboys.
Oh, what? Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Anyway, we'll end it on that note. So I'll put the camera on you. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to shout out? Anything you're working on? Plug away if you want to.
Nothing. I
Okay.
just play video games.
God gamer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's Mimica, by the way. Go check her out.
Yeah, if you didn't know.
What are you God gamer at? League of Legends? Fortnite?
Yes, I used to be. What am I playing? What am I playing? What, Tarkov and Counter-Strike right now?
Hell yeah. You gotta put all those Coomers in their place. You'd be like, fuck you, I'm better than you. I'm the God gamer.
It's true. I don't know many people that are better than me.
Damn. What a God gamer. I wish I was you.
Mm. You and many others, you know.
Oh, shit.
I'm just
Anyway.
I'm boring.
No, you're fine. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm your host again, That One Rebel. This is my talk show, Enough Rebel, and I do interviews all the time. So if you guys haven't already, hit that follow button. You want to see Mimica at a later time or other people, then this is where you watch me. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate that.
Of course.
And
It was very simple.
we talked a lot we went all over the place. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But before you go and you go on your adventures and stare at a mirror for 10 hours or whatever you're doing, we'll take a picture and then we'll you can go on your business, whatever that is.
Oh. I'm just gonna drink and play probably Final Fantasy, actually.
Final Fantasy 14? Okay.
Yeah, getting back into it for a little bit.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm stuck.
That's why I always check my wires, you know. One time I stepped on my wire and thought I broke my
I
VR.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it always gets stuck between the armchair, no matter what.
Yeah, I had that happen. Uh, here we go.
I'm gonna stand on the table.
Oh shit. Look, I can get taller too. There you go. See now, look, we're now
What the? I'm standing on the table. You're RP fouling right now.
Okay, what? Don't worry about it. We're not role playing right now. RP card off.
RP card.
Yeah, always take two, by the way. Pro tip.
Oh,